Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, but it's over.
Great run? Come on, that was a legendary run. And Paul Heyman, you can make fun of him all you want, but he's one of the greatest managers ever in his own mind.
$15,669 WWE fans on their feet to the Brahma Bowl. The People's Champion, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
Oh man, the roar of this crowd is absolutely deafening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing 265 pounds, he is the current WWE Champion, The Rock. And his opponent being accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, CM Punk.
An electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans.
That's right, the city that's hosted Super Bowls and Final Fours. Tonight, New Orleans is the site of the final pay-per-view on the road to WrestleMania.
One thing's for certain, the winner of this match will be the WWE Champion. The challenger is CM Punk. He's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE Championships, Tag Team titles, the Intercontinental Championship. He's also a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year.
And of course, across from him is The Rock, an 8-time WWE Champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time Tag Team Champion, and winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble.
And he dodges that one.
CM Punk has never main evented at WrestleMania. Of course, that'll all change if he can beat The Rock for the WWE Championship here tonight.
And on the flip side, The Rock is no stranger to main eventing WrestleMania. Just last year, he defeated John Cena to close out WrestleMania 28.
Oh, and what a match it was. I wouldn't be upset to see a Rock Cena
It's a big one, King. Rock the champion, Punk the challenger.
Oh, Punk slides out of the ring to safety.
But remember the stipulations in this matchup. Rock, if he's disqualified or counted out, he'll lose the championship. So no champion's advantage here for The Rock.
Yeah, and I'm sure Paul Heyman is reminding CM Punk of that fact right now.
The winner of this match punches his ticket to the main event at WrestleMania.
Oh, what's Punk doing now? Oh, he just slapped the face of The Rock.
Yeah, smart move by Punk, infuriating The Rock. Remember, Rock blows a gasket here. He gets disqualified. He loses the title.
Yeah, watch out. Rock's going to have to be very careful here.
And senior official Mike Chioda doing a good job trying to keep Rock away from Punk, but he's got to warn him, remind him of that disqualification rule.
The Rock all over CM Punk. And I think Punk realized, well, that didn't work. What's next?
But he may have Rock off his game.
Oh
no, you got to be kidding me.
Oh, you can't blame Rock now.
What a lowlife, and Rock is going to take it out on Punk.
CM Punk spits in the face of The Rock. Well, CM Punk is doing everything in his power to get Rock to lose it, to blow a gasket and get himself disqualified and cost him the title. He slapped The Rock's face and he spit in The Rock's face.
Not so fast, says The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock is just so confident in his game, and I can't say that I blame him. Oh, mama!
And he was just sent careening into those steel steps.
6. And he's heading back in. King, you can relate to what CM Punk is going through right now. In 2011, you were in the same spot at the same event, challenging The Miz for the WWE title.
You're right, and I can tell you from experience, there's no more pressure-filled spot than competing for a chance to head into WrestleMania as WWE Champion.
I got to be honest with you, King. I never rooted for you.
I know that.
All I wanted was for The Miz to beat every challenger ever put in front of him.
You cost me the title.
CM Punk has been Paul Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizing the payday that's going to come at WrestleMania, if Punk could turn things around and pull off the win tonight.
Yeah, let's not forget that Paul Heyman is also the mastermind behind one of the great brands in sports entertainment history. Extremely crappy wrestling.
It's not like Paul Heyman doesn't bring anything to the table. I mean,
oh, lights out. Last year at this same event, CM Punk successfully... Look at this. Get Paul Heyman out of there.
Here, Heyman shattering it. Oh, Rock just blasted the official.
And the referee distracted by Heyman and...
Go to sleep! GTS! Punk's gonna win it here! But there's no referee! The referee's been knocked down!
What is Punk signaling for now? Heyman rolling around the ring to make better time. Wait a minute! What's Punk gonna do with the title?
What do you think he's gonna do?
He can't walk out of here with that. Oh no, this is gonna be worse. Watch out, Rock!
Oh, he hit Heyman! Punk took out Heyman! The Rock going to work now. The Brahma Bull looking for the Rock bottom. But look at Punk go, King. Punk to the elbows, driving Rock to his knees.
Boy, Punk hammering those elbows into the side of the Rock.
Just wearing the Rock out. What a match this has been. Both men physically exhausted.
Is Punk trying to get out of the ring? What's happening here? Punk pulling himself up onto those ropes. No, wait a minute. I think Punk's got something else in mind.
Look out! Oh, and Rock caught Punk! Ah! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! Rock bottom by The Rock! Punk's out! Punk's out!
That has got to be it. Uh-oh. Big move coming.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh!
Trying to put him away. What a move. There's the cover. Can he do it? 3.
He did it! The Rock is going to WrestleMania!
Oh, and what a performance by The Rock, who went into this matchup without a champion's advantage.
CM Punk pulled out all the stops. He used every trick in the book, including Paul Heyman. But The Rock retains the WWE title. The Rock will defend it at WrestleMania.
Oh, man, what an unbelievable stage we have set for WrestleMania.
John Cena indeed is going to main event WrestleMania after winning the Royal Rumble match and choose whether he wants to battle for the WWE or World title.
At WrestleMania 29, I challenge the WWE Champion.
The former WWE Champion.
Yeah, sure, The Rock beat me fair and square. And he beat you fair and square at WrestleMania last year. But when you're talking about wins and losses, you have never beat me. Besides, The Rock versus John Cena is deja vu. I've already seen that television show. It's a rerun. The Rock beats John Cena because you can't get it done. You can't win the big one, John.
You beat me in a match, and I will give you my WrestleMania title shot.
You just made the stupidest decision of your life.
I will beat you, and at WrestleMania, I will beat The Rock, and all of you will know that the champ is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and the winner faces The Rock for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
It's a big fight feel here in Dallas tonight.
And it's all about going to WrestleMania to face The Rock for the WWE Championship in the main event.
It doesn't get any bigger than that, King.
Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Earlier tonight, this man CM Punk said that tonight isn't about the WWE Champion, The Rock. He said tonight is not about the people. He said tonight is more important than any one thing because tonight, it's about him.
Yeah, you're right. This one's for all of the marble. Can you imagine what's going through the mind of CM Punk, knowing how big this match is?
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 251 pounds, John Cena.
Time to go to work.
So much is at stake here, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this match will go on to WrestleMania on April 7th off Broadway to take on the WWE Champion, The Rock, in the main event.
Oh, man, look at this. 17,131 WWE fans on their feet right here in Dallas, Texas tonight for John Cena and CM Punk.
John Cena won the opportunity to face The Rock at WrestleMania when he won the Royal Rumble back in January. But Cena gave all that up to prove once and for all that he could beat CM Punk here tonight.
You're right. In his own words, Cena said he wanted to prove he was worthy. But I don't know if that was a wise decision. We'll find out in this match, which has brought on enormous pressure on John Cena.
Not only did Cena give up the opportunity to go to WrestleMania and have this match tonight and have to earn it once again, but as CM Punk pointed out, John Cena has not been able to beat Punk in a big match, and that's a fact. Earlier tonight, CM Punk had this to say to the WWE Universe: "I'm an icon that walks among superstars. You are in the presence of greatness on 2 feet. I'm not just a human being. I am immortal, a legend, an icon."
He's an idiot, if you ask me. John Cena has taken advantage of every opportunity here, and he knows he has the upper hand. You can feel it.
He saw that one coming.
CM Punk using those versatile feet.
John Cena has everything to lose here tonight, while CM Punk has everything to gain.
And that's why so many people have questioned John Cena's decision to take this match. There's so much on the line for him tonight.
Well, in his words, Cena said he wants to shut up the critics. He said that CM Punk talks business, but he means business. Oh, did you know that on this date in 2001, The Rock defeated Kurt Angle to win the WWE Championship for a 6th time?
And now, more than a decade later, CM Punk and John Cena are battling for the right to face The Rock for that same prize at the main event of WrestleMania. You know, King, sometimes in this business we have a tendency to overhype some matches, but there's no way you can overhype what's happening here tonight.
Oh, you're right, Cole. The winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
CM Punk's hoping it's him, hoping he can beat The Rock for the title the Great One took from him back at the Royal Rumble.
Cole, did you see that? That laid him out cold. For CM Punk, a win here tonight puts him back in the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania for the 2nd year in a row.
And of course, last year, CM Punk defeated Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 28 to retain the title.
Yeah, and at that same event, John Cena was beaten by The Rock, the same man these two superstars are vying to compete against at WrestleMania.
And in the shadows of New York City, it's WrestleMania 29.
I think John Cena's ready to end this. Let's see. You can't see me. Oh, look at John Cena here. He's ready for the 5-knuckle shuffle.
And Punk's in trouble. John Cena has Punk in trouble. AA time. Cena going for the AA on CM Punk.
Oh, wait a minute. Punk fights out of it. He's got Cena off for the GTS. Wait a minute. Reversal. And it looks like, ooh, a powerbomb.
Oh, man.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to. He turns his way out of this thing. What an escape. And he gets leveled.
He's going to give up. He's got to give up. No one can get out of this.
I think we may be moments away from seeing his breaking point. Luther's press. Ooh.
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
What a reversal from CM Punk. That was was an impressive suplex.
Cena reverses it.
Oh, he really telegraphed that one, Cole.
He anticipated that move perfectly. He was one step ahead on that one.
He's setting it up.
John Cena would love nothing more than to go on to WrestleMania and beat The Rock to become an 11-time WWE champion.
You have to think that John Cena is still haunted by his loss to The Rock at last year's WrestleMania. I mean, to go to WrestleMania and not only beat The Rock, but take the WWE title would be the ultimate redemption for John Cena.
Well, whoever wins tonight, Cole, The Rock is certainly going to have his hands full at WrestleMania. He's in big trouble.
What an incredible suplex. With a cover now, a kick out after one. Remember, momentum in the WWE can turn on a dime.
Luthez press. Great offense by John Cena.
And that should do it.
Cena going for the STF. Oh, look at the STF. The STF locked in.
I think Punk is going to have to tap.
It's all about going to WrestleMania. It's all about going to WrestleMania.
Look at Punk. He's scratching, clawing, pulling himself towards those ropes. He's right there.
And it's going to force the break so close for John Cena.
My gosh. What is it going to take? These two men have hit each other with their best shots. The AA, the go to sleep, but somehow each one of these superstars survived. Cena just looked over here at me and made a motion like, what's it gonna take?
Oh! And Punk right to the midsection. And now CM Punk, what? No! Pile driver to Cena!
Oh my God!
Punk's going to WrestleMania! Punk's going to WrestleMania!
That's it. You're right. Punk has done it.
Here's the cover on Cena. Cena kicked down.
What?
Somehow John Cena kicked down.
I cannot believe it. I personally beat thousands of opponents with a pile driver. People just don't get up from a pile driver.
And Punk again into the cover on Cena. Looking to put him away and again a kick out.
This is unbelievable.
And again a kick out by Cena.
John Cena will not be denied.
This is absolutely incredible.
Both of these men have to be spent. I know, Cole, I'm spent just watching it.
Me too. This is awesome. King, CM Punk has called himself the single most important superstar of this era in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to, well...
Yeah, he called himself God. Let's face it.
I mean, that's what he said. CM Punk earlier tonight compared himself to God.
And there's the reversal.
Oh, look at this. John Cena with a hurt Piranha. Oh, man.
The Punk back to his feet, but John Cena, time. To Punk.
That's it. Gonna be over.
Can he score the pin? 2, 3.
Cena did it. Cena's coming home. Cena's going to WrestleMania.
Oh, it's official now. At WrestleMania, it will be The Rock against John Cena for the WWE Championship.
I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off.
Cena did it! Cena's coming home! Cena's going to WrestleMania!
This would be the final time CM Punk and John Cena would square off in the ring.
An incredible performance by two of the world's greatest athletes here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Following the loss, CM Punk would set his sights on the imposing, undefeated streak of The Undertaker, ultimately succumbing to the Dead Man. at WrestleMania.
Can you say 21 and 0?
The streak lived on.
Cena, meanwhile, would go on to face The Rock in their highly anticipated rematch from the prior year's WrestleMania. Only this time, the champ would emerge victorious.
Cena does it! That's what it's all about. The WWE Championship.
In the end, both John Cena and CM Punk had pushed each other's careers to higher plateaus, their mark on one another undeniable. Two opposites of a spectrum, forced to adapt and evolve in their quest for triumph. The ripples of their explosive conflict, transforming not only themselves, but forever changing the landscape of WWE. A rivalry that defined an era. One which will be long remembered as a true showcase of champions in WWE history.